what is dream, how it comes.
Dreams come, different kinds of dreams.
How, why, any idea?
Dream? That's something that you do every night, probably daytime also.
Important. Actually, we do it in the daytime also.
It's a bit complicated, but I think from my experience, sometimes if you eat certain foods and you go to bed, you have very strange dreams.
Or you observe deeply. Even the food is associated with your dream. Please understand what he said is truth. The certain kind of food you will have always the same type of nightmare. That's true. And if you just fast for 3 days, some vrata do, you will have a good feast in that dream. You will have a wonderful feast in the dream.
I think dreams come when you have found things that have happened during the day or thoughts that you have had that come alive in your dream.
Anybody who has got any insights about their dreams? Why? Any idea? Any special idea about the dreams? You are welcome.
Sometimes I fear my dreams and sometimes can't remember them.
Yes, I'll answer. Why? Can you say anything about dream?
Some of the dreams come, some of the things, like the relations you see tonight, the next day it does happen. Some of them don't have any meaning and they come and go. And, some of the things they say that it is more basically the subconscious thing. And whatever you are thinking about, it will give you your problems are coming in your dreams. And the other people, some of the things that I was reading about this is like a parallel world. It does happen. It's true. And sometimes they don't come true. Some of the things, they don't come true. So I don't know exactly how to interpret these dreams. I think part of the dream is completely what's happening, and part of the dream is I am confessing. Most of the time, dreams come true. Sometimes I have noticed I play all the characters in my dreams and act out things, but I am everybody that is in the dream, and it is me. And other times, I don't know if I'm just partially awake or I will be in the middle of the dream or sort of something will make me wake up and I will say, oh, well, that's not finished. I need to go back, and I'll go back. I will go back into the dream and start doing it again, but then I forget how it ends because I go into a deeper sleep or something.
When you remember, I am only playing the character of all the persons in the dream, you will wake up from the dream. Have you observed? Now let us analyze. Dream is nothing but the expression of whatever you suppress. Your suppressed desire and fear. You suppress these two things. Whatever you suppress, when the steam pressure becomes too much, there is a safety valve which automatically opens and steam is released, the pressure is in a manageable limit. Same way, if your suppressions are too much, if you suppress the desire and the fear too much, it comes out automatically and gets released. First thing about the dream. Next thing, we are all bothered out to find out right dream or wrong dream. An important thing you need to understand, any dream, if you can remember it with 4 colors, it is not dream, it is a vision. Early morning when you remember, if you can remember in colors, see, this is very subtle technique. When you see the dream, you will always see only in colors. If you can remember the colors clearly, be very clear, it is something related to vision. It is bringing some message. It is the ray of light from superconscious. It is not dream. If you see any divine personalities, master, God, guru, try to remember. If it is in multicolor, then be very clear it is a vision. But if it is just 2 color or black and white, forget about it. It is nothing to do with vision. It is the usual dream. It is the usual, just dream.
So, what is the purpose of vision? It teaches you.
It can teach you, it can bring you intuition, it can give you more clarity or some information about the incident. Anything it can do.
It comes from our own subconscious.
If you can remember with 4 color, it is not from subconscious. It is a ray of light from superconscious. If it is just 2 color, when you remember, then it's a subconscious.
What do you mean color? Like if I see you in my dream, I remember your orange robe. Is that one color?
Not only orange robe, are you able to remember the other things, colors of the other things? Colors of the other things? Are you able to see, are you able to remember just like this 4 color? Then it's a vision. If you are not able to see that, then it is dream. That is the...
Do the visions always have to make sense? Because I cannot remember right now if they are in color or not. But my dreams don't really make...
If it is 4 color, surely it will make sense. If it is not, it will not make sense. It has no sense.
What if it is not color at all?
Then it is just steam going out. Extra steam is getting, you need to less dream. You need to dream less. It is just actually, when the steam is too much, if the too much of suppression is there, of fear and the greed, there is an automatic mechanism which opens, automatic safety valve which opens and releases the steam. And automatically you maintain your steam pressure. The automatic safety valve is what we call dream.
Is there any significance of seeing death or sometime you dying?
There is no other significance except this 4 color and 2 color. No other meaning, interpretation for any dream.
Should we just ignore them as...
Simply.
Because people say when your dreams are falling makes some sense or something like...
No. None of them have got any sense.
People who never dream, they never have a dream. They just sleep and wake up.
No, it can never be. Only an enlightened master can be like that.
Swamiji, what is the significance in dreams? You said that everybody dreams whether you remember it or not.
Remembering and not remembering has no meaning. Remembering 4 color and 2 color, only that has meaning. Nothing else has meaning.
Because normally people associate that if you can't remember, they say, oh, you slept deep. That's what they say.
No. It is not that. Even if you don't sleep deeply and if you are continuously disturbed, you will have the same problem. You will not be able to remember the dreams.
What about the sleepwalking?
That is something to be analyzed. No. Let me explain why you asked the right question. When this subtle body enters into the physical body, the sleepwalking, restlessness, even when you are sitting, you will be just shaking the legs. All these problems starts happening when the subtle body enters into the physical body as an uninvited guest. Many times, the subtle body just walks into these 2 bodies. When it walks into the waking body, then it starts creating trouble. You see, sometimes you will have a nightmare, get up, and you will see still the heart is beating and sweating. And the same way, if the subtle body enters into the causal body, it enters into the causal body also sometimes. If it enters into the causal body, it causes insomnia. You will be lying in the bed, rolling, you will never sleep. You will never sleep. You will be just rolling on the bed. So whenever the waking body enters into these 2 bodies, it creates this type of problems.
Settling up here, and when I got home I thought I should be able to fall asleep well. But instead, I thought I would be exhausted, and I didn't feel exhausted. But it was like this: I couldn't sleep all night, even though it was so late, and I was so tired from, working a long day.
Standing up.
You've done ASP? In the ASP, I speak about the second layer energy. Do you remember? When you work beyond your capacity, whenever the emergency things are done, the second layer energy opens. If you have a deep love or desire, then again second layer energy opens. If you do some service with a deep love for me, it has to be done. It has to be done. I cannot use the excuse I'm tired. I have to do. When you have the excuse, oh I'm tired, oh dear Shantipai, I'll come tomorrow, Shanta Reddy, I'll come tomorrow. Then first layer energy over. But when you decide, no, I will do something, I have to do, then naturally second layer energy opens. That is what you feel. Even after going to the house, you don't feel sleepy.
What about the recurring dreams that come back? Come back again and again?
If you see them in color, again they have some meaning. Otherwise, they have no meaning. They have no meaning. Of course, you have to totally release the steam. You should not maintain the steam in the optimum pressure level. You always maintain the steam in the optimum pressure level. Steam means the suppressed desire and fear. That is why you are in sickness. Better open the safety valve once for all and let the steam go out. We will be doing that. Today we will be doing the technique to open the safety valve.
Swamiji, you said we will move in sleep or when we are awake.
Even anytime. The subtle body actually enters into the physical body by force. See, the subtle body enters into the physical body by force. It means the physical body also don't have so much of awareness. It gives place.
So people that bite their nails all time, is it the same thing? But what causes that to happen? Like what are the some things that cause them?
Restless, suppressed, that's what you see, the suppression, suppressed desire and the fear. If it becomes too much, it is just on the verge level. Any moment you can become this or that. That is the thing which keeps you in the restlessness.
Swamiji, whenever I have a bad dream, why is it that when something undesirable is about to happen, I am able to realize it as a dream and I can either stop that from happening or I wake up?
If some bad is going to happen in the waking state, it comes in the dream. You mean?
No, when I am dreaming, if something bad like I'm about to fall off a cliff or whatever,
in the peak of greed, in the peak of desire and the peak of fear, you wake up. Because desire and fear brings you to your consciousness, brings you to the present moment. The moment you come to the present moment, you wake up. And many times people come and tell me, I had such wonderful dreams on. I was seeing that person whom they want to see. Suddenly they wake up. They come and complain, oh, I woke up.
why some dreams come true, some don't come true?
That's what. If you can remember in the fourth color, it will come true. Otherwise, it won't come true. It will never come true. Any two-color dream will never come true. You can do research on your dreams. Yes.
Sometimes you do have a dream that you like and you want to continue.
That is what. Yes, you see, that is what the deep desire or the deep fear will bring you to the present moment. The moment you come to the present moment, you are awake. You are out of the dream.
So you were just saying the deep desire and greed. In other words, could you say that whatever it is true, live it to the best, and you say that will bring you back?
That is what I mean. When you live totally, your greed comes to maximum. Then you fall in the present moment. You fall in the present moment. You are out for a single moment. You get a glimpse of the higher consciousness. Whenever you fall in the present, you come out. You come out.